I want to see Tim Tszyu versus Michael Zerafa, real talk. You know what I mean? Tim Tszyu said he's coming back to fight in April. And I know Michael Zerafa's ready. He's ready to go right now. Tim Tszyu been saying, I'm not going to give him that fight. I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of a payday. He's not on that level. He just wants a payday. Of course he just wants a payday. Every fighter wants to get paid, to risk their life and, put food on the table for their families. So, for Tim Tszyu to say, he's not going to give him that satisfaction, it's giving fear, bro. Like, just get in there, have a crack, do it for the Australian public. Like, you say Zerafa's not on that level, but he's lost to 2 world champions, Kell Brook and Lara, and you've lost to 2 world champions, Fondora and Buckram. So, what's the problem? It's going to be a domestic super fight. All the fans want to see it. People say, Zerafa ran from the first one. He didn't run from the first one. He asked the Tszyu camp a simple question during COVID. If my team gets stuck in New South Wales and we can't leave because of the border issues, are my team going to be compensated? His team had family to feed. They can't just stay in New South Wales for 6 weeks at a time without, an income. So that's the only mistake Michael Zerafa made. He asked the question, are you guys, gonna compensate us if, we have to stay in New South Wales for a period of time? He was just being a bit picky, asking too many questions, but as humans, we all make mistakes. The Tszyu camp went with the safe option to get a new opponent, one that wasn't demanding or, asking questions. And that's the way the story went. But at the end of the day, it's a fight that Australia still wants to see. I want to see. And, it feels like Tszyu's running. I understand he's at a vulnerable place right now because he's had 2 losses on the trot and a very bad loss against Buckram. So, he might need a few fights to get his confidence back, but knowing Tim Tszyu, I know he ain't going to wait too long to fight, some solid competition. But if you need 1 or 2 fights to get your confidence back before you fight Zerafa, so be it. But Tim, you can't duck this fight. Your old man never would have ducked the fight, especially on a domestic level. You feel me? So, Tim, buckle up, buddy. If you're the champion, you say you are, give the people the fight they want to see. Zerafa is ready to go. His career's, limited. Like, he ain't got years and years of his career to go. Like, the fight needs to happen, man, and we all want to see it. Let's not wait another 5-6 years when it's too late, when, Zerafa's over the hill or whatever. Well, Tim's, 30 himself, so he can't wait around too long. Let's make the fight happen now. Let's do it. Everyone wants to see it. Make it happen. Tim Tszyu versus Zerafa before the end of 2025. We all want to see it. The winner is crowned the greatest, in the division in Australia. And obviously, they can go on to bigger and better things. It is what it is. I'm not doubting Tim. I'm not saying he can't win this fight. Tim is a very skilled fighter. Very skilled fighter, It's just that styles make fights, what I'm saying? Like, Shane Mosley was undefeated until he ran into Vernon Forrest, and then he had 2 losses on the trot. Same thing with Bernard Hopkins. Jermaine Taylor had his number. It is what it is. Styles make fights, but, this is a Zerafa versus Tszyu fight is a fight that people want to see. Let's go.